good to be able to protect home court. I thought that was one of the most important things for us in this game, was just come out and protect home court in conference, because we know how hard it is to win on the road. And this conference is the best conference in the country. And when you go to other people's courts, it's really tough. No matter how good you play, it's going to be tough on the road. So obviously we came out second half, and I just really went in the locker room and told them about the urgency. You know, it was urgent for us to come out and play well in the second half and to win the game. And it really wasn't a lot of adjustments. I think the first half we didn't play with a lot of energy. I thought they beat us at every 50-50 ball. I thought everything tough, and they got. And that's what you got to do to upset somebody on the road. And the second half, I think that we came out and we rectified that early, that anything tough we were going to get, anything physical we were going to take care of. And anytime there was a play to be made, I thought that we did a good job of making plays. Our pressure really bothered them second half. I thought that we really got into our defenses very easily, and we changed them, and we kept giving them different looks. I thought that it confused their point guards a little bit. They didn't know whether we were going to trap them or whether we were going to play it soft. So I thought that our change of pace and our change of defenses really bothered them. But they're a good team. They have really good guards, and they really get off the bounce when they make plays. You know, Wes is a good coach, and he knows how to attack different styles of defenses. But I thought that our pressure just really bothered them. And obviously, Alexis Peterson was tremendous again, scoring the basketball and playing the minutes that she played. Brianna Day was a beast down there. I mean, anything in that paint, she got it. And she had to really play the whole game, because they kept sealing her the entire game, because last year when we played them, she had some trouble with that 4-out. But I think today she didn't have a whole lot of trouble with that 4-out. I thought she really handled herself really well down there. She had a big girl game down there with 16 rebounds and 7 blocks. And Brianna Butler made shots, and you know she made five threes, and I'm sure I get the question if she's shooting too many threes again, and I think the answer is going to be no again. So she needs to shoot some more. I thought there was a time I called a timeout because they went under a ball screen and she didn't shoot it, and I called a timeout to tell her to shoot that one too, because it's important to make them guard her. And I thought Taylor Ford was just tremendous in just her effort and her hustle. She had some huge rebounds late in the game that I thought sealed the game for her. She had 2 crucial rebounds late. And our kids just played well. You know, we're at the time of year where everybody's a little nicked up and banged up, but overall, our kids just really did a great job of competing at a tremendously high level today.
Does your team kind of take pride in being, you know, it's your MO to go on like 23-0 runs or whatever it is in the second half? Do you kind of take pride in that as a coach?
Well, it's about them, you know. It's about their effort. It's about the things that they do inside of our structure, inside of our system. Actually, we ran a press today that we've never ran before. We never run and jump a team in the backcourt. And today I just told myself, hey, if we get her dribbling out of control, full speed, let's go jump them. And we did it once in practice the other day. And it's the first time I've ever done it in like 9 years. And we kept doing it. And then we started pressing again on the ball. And Corn said, you want to keep, I said, I don't know what you were doing, but keep doing that and I'll be good. Because I had no idea what they were doing on the front of that press. So then as we start to progress through that, we start double teaming the ball. So I really can't take a lot of credit for that 23-0 run. That's all them. And I'm glad they didn't listen. So it was great.
You mentioned Brianna Day, the 16 rebounds, 7 blocks. It seemed like you were feeding her on the offense in the post early on. Is that something you're looking for her to get her offense going?
It was important for us to throw the ball to her. I thought that we did a very good job of recognizing when they spread the floor on us. And I thought that on the defensive end, she allowed us to go scramble. She allowed us to go and get some traps, you know, and we run a lot of different presses obviously, and we started getting those jump traps when they crossed half court. We kind of just like I said, we added that actually during the game and said we got to start trapping that, because they just running to the sideline with their head down, and the salvation was over the top. You know, they got to the basket behind, they was going to block it. So that was tremendous for us.
These big rebound games, it seems like she's getting 4, 5, 6 blocks every night. Is this starting to get to Kayla Alexander territory?
I was just going to say that when I was just saying my last comment. I really was. I was thinking that she reminded me so much of Kayla when teams broke us down with anything, that Kayla was there to block shots, and Brianna Day is there to block shots. I really believe that Brianna is a little more athletic than Kayla, and her movements is a little bit better. So she's actually getting the block shots better. But I guess I probably shouldn't say that about a 2,000-point score. So I guess I probably shouldn't say that, but it's the truth.
It always seemed like you guys were making that one extra pass to get an easy shot. You know, as someone who's played guard yourself, how do you evaluate how they were distributing the ball?
I thought it was amazing to have one more. We call it one more. Get the ball one more. And I thought they got Brianna Butler wide open shots. They got Taylor wide open shot on the wing. We got PD wide open shot in the corner. So I thought that our activity with moving the ball on the weak side and out of the high post was tremendous today.
Another bow tie night and another big night for PD. Do you just have to keep wearing it at this point?
I think so. I think it's gonna be a bow tie season for the rest of the season, right? So no, but they, it's all about our kids. You can sit up here as a coach and act like you have this great system, but if you don't have great players in your system and you have players that can make plays and make shots, your system don't look very good. And I got to give my kids all the credit in this game for just playing hard and gutting it out and playing a really tough game. Obviously playing Thursday and being on the road and coming home and having 2 days to prepare for this game I thought that Coach Reed did an excellent job of getting us ready from a scouting standpoint, to play the game, and we put our game plan in, and our kids did a tremendous job of following it. So my staff and my players get all the credit for this win because they did it and they got it done.
Last season, you guys played NC State in the AC tournament. They went on a huge second half run. Do you guys kind of look at this as kind of going back at that?
No, it's not about that because they knocked us out of the tournament last year. It's more about us just getting better. But we did take pride in kind of putting our feet on the ground and holding, staying. And we did talk about that in the huddle. One of those huddles, we was like, this is a time that it happened last year. Same thing is happening right now. We were up 17, now we're up 12. So we got to really put our feet on the ground and get some stops. But yeah, it felt good for us to finally buckle down against them and not let them make a run and come back and beat us.
Speaking of Brianna Day, what's her ceiling? You talk about how she's a lean player and she can maybe put on some more muscle, but where can she go from here?
I think that the one thing about her that I think you really can't put a cap on is how much more athletic she's going to become. Because obviously, you can control a lot of things. And the one thing that you can control as a player is you can control how hard you work, you can control how you take care of your body, and you can control your effort and your attitude. And I think that if she continues just to control the things that she can control, everything else is going to take care of itself because she does have a tremendous upside, and she's continually getting better every game. And she has those couple games where she gets in foul trouble and she kind of tails off, but hopefully she can continue to get better and not have those games, and she can eliminate those games and just play tough every game. I mean, you never know what's going to happen to her in her game and her basketball career.
With Diamond Henderson only playing 9 minutes tonight, just what was the reasoning behind that?
She's a little sore. She actually had back spasms during the week, and she really didn't get herself going today, and I saw that she wasn't moving well. So it was no sense of dragging her through that when I thought we had the game in control. And I saw one time she didn't get to a loose ball. She got knocked off a loose ball and kind of got up slow. So as a coach, you got to be able to manage your players and know that we got a lot of basketball left and know that she's a tremendous scorer and she's very explosive. And we're not going to ruin the rest of the season or have her back become a chronic problem because we're not taking care of it. So she'll be okay. Back spasms are muscular and they go away and she'll be back and she's ready to roll.
Is that kind of the reason why the past couple games she has kind of dipped off a little? In the middle of the season she had like a big hot streak, but is that kind of the reason behind that?
I have no idea. I just know that tonight she had back spasms. So I was going to limit her minutes regardless. And when she starts sitting down with the back, anybody who knows that they had that, when you sit down with the back and it stiffens up and you're kind of stiff and that's it. So there's no sense in dragging her back through that, but I thought we had the game well in control.
In the past couple games, did you notice, outside of the back, but on the court, did you notice anything different in her play?
Nah, I just noticed the teams noticed she's a great player and they ain't letting her get easy catches. They're game planning for her. when she catches, they're yelling, "Shooter, shooter, shooter," and they're running full speed at her. So she's doing a tremendous job of catching the ball and putting that ball on the floor. I thought the last couple games she was a tremendous passer. They were closing her out. She's driving middle and finding people on the backside. We're playing one more, so I thought she's been doing a tremendous job. If we were counting the hockey assists, she probably had like 30 of them in the last 3 games because she leads to the assists when it's happening. So I think she's been doing a very good job of taking care of her business, and when they close her out, she's making the right play.
Why do you think your offense was so much more effective in the second half?
I thought that we got our tempo. I thought that we really did a very good job of getting into our press. And obviously, when you make baskets, you can press more. And we made some shots. We were able to get into our pressure a little bit earlier and a little bit further up the floor, which is key for us. And I thought that we just turned them over and sped them up and was able to make shots. And we got cornered in the high post, and Quentin did an awesome job in the high post of kicking the ball out to the weak side so they couldn't collapse. And then when they did, spread out, we threw the ball high-low to Brianna Day, and she scored and got fouled. So I thought that we started playing the way that we need to play out at high post.
It was one of the biggest crowds of the season. Is it any extra special when you put on a show in front of a big crowd like that?
I think it's good just to win, but obviously, when you have people coming to the games, when you want to play well and you want to do the things that you do and let them see a great basketball game. But I think that for our fans, that are loyal and the ones that you see in the stands every week, I feel great for them because they're there and they've stuck with us and they're there through good and bad. They're sitting there and they're encouraging us to play hard and win basketball games. So, we're very happy. We love playing in the Dome. And we don't lose a lot of games here, so we're excited about playing at home at all times.
Anything else?
Thank you.